Part 1. The Gray City. In a city where everything was made of gray concrete and steel, lived a young, curious girl named Lina. She loved colors, but could only find them in her old books, especially in pictures of radiant butterflies in vibrant gardens. Part 2. A faded postcard. Lina's grandmother gave her a faded, scented postcard of a magical place called the Whispering Garden, a legendary haven where butterflies' wings held the last true colors of the world. The postcard was her most treasured possession. Part 3. The determined quest. Inspired by the postcard, Lina decided to bring color to her balcony. She planted seeds in a few small pots, a tiny speck of green in a vast gray landscape. She waited, hoping to attract a single butterfly. Part 4. The first visitor. Weeks passed. Nothing grew. Just as hope was fading, a single, dusty-looking moth, drawn by the light in her window, landed on a pot. It was not the colorful butterfly she dreamed of, but it was a start. Part 5. A tiny spark of magic. Lina shared her water with the moth. As a thank you, the moth did something extraordinary. It fluttered its wings, sprinkling a faint, glittering dust on the soil. The next morning, a single, strange silver leaf had sprouted. Part 6. The mysterious growth. The silver plant grew with astonishing speed, climbing up her balcony railing. It didn't bear flowers, but instead grew delicate, glass-like buds that shimmered in the sunlight. Part 7. The first bloom. One morning, the largest bud vibrated and softly chimed. It unfurled not into a flower, but into the wings of a butterfly. It was a crystal wing, with transparent, prism-like wings that reflected the city's gray light and fractured it into 1,000 colors. Part 8. The garden's call. The crystal wing butterfly didn't fly away immediately. It circled Lina's head, as if asking her to follow. It led her gaze down to the street, to a forgotten, weed-choked patch of land between two buildings. Part 9. The hidden garden. Lina followed the butterfly to the vacant lot. Under piles of rubbish, she found the remains of a garden, the very one from her postcard. It was neglected and dying, but not dead. Part 10. The restoration begins. With help from the moth and the crystal wing, Lina began to clear the lot. The butterfly's wings would glow, pointing her toward buried bulbs and dormant seeds that needed help. The moth's dust helped them grow. Part 11. The symphony of colors. As they worked, more butterflies, drawn by the activity, emerged from their hiding places. Each new plant that bloomed attracted a new species, butterflies with wings like stained glass, velvet, and even woven moonlight. Part 12. The city's attention. The explosion of color in the middle of the gray city could not be ignored. People stopped to stare. Children pointed in wonder. The vibrant garden became a sensation, a place of peace and beauty. Part 13. The threat of development. But a wealthy developer saw the valuable land, not a garden. He arrived with plans and bulldozers, intending to build another gray skyscraper. This messy patch has no value, he declared. Part 14. The defense. Lina and the children of the neighborhood stood in front of the garden. But it was the butterflies themselves that launched the most spectacular defense. They swarmed together, their wings creating a massive, shimmering, swirling barrier of living light that was impossible to see through or cross. Part 15. A change of heart. The developer, Mr. Sterling, was initially furious. But then, a single crystal wing butterfly landed on his gray tie. As it did, its wings refracted the light, projecting a tiny, perfect rainbow onto his chest.